I've had a couple people recently ask me about how to have unique positioning for a client offer for your client business. And, you know, I wanted to riff on it a little bit because it's absolutely true that in sales and marketing, that if you have something that feels unique, and it feels like it can uniquely solve the problem or challenge that your prospect faces, it actually becomes much easier to sell. If you have some unique and proprietary something like method or feature or whatever to your offer, it makes it more compelling and it makes it more believable that you're going to be able to do better than everything else that they've tried before to solve that problem or challenge, right? But in terms of a client business, it is more important to have a solid solution to a problem that they want to pay to have solved than to have something that feels unique or proprietary. It's more important to have a solid solution to a problem that they are willing to pay well to have solved than to have something unique or proprietary. And I think the focus here, it's easier to focus on that solid solution part for a client business because in some regards, every client business that gets launched is unique. Because as the expert service provider, as the person who's coming in and providing a service, you are by your very nature unique. And so being unique starts with just being you. Now, I could argue that in some places, like on freelance job sites, you feel way less unique if you're surrounded by, let's say you're selling copywriting services, just to get specific with it. You're selling copywriting services and you go to a freelance job site where, people are searching for the keyword copywriter and you have a profile with the word copywriter and you're presenting yourself as a copywriter. Well, it starts to be like a cattle call. It starts to be like you're a commodity because they can just look down the list and they say, well, this person's cheaper than this person, whatever. In a situation like that where it gets competitive, maybe focusing on your uniqueness might be more important. Having some unique advantage, unique mechanism that you use to become a better, or to be a better copywriter, to present yourself as a better copywriter, could be a unique mechanism that does then help you rise above the fray. But for the most part, in a client service business, you are unique just by the nature of being a human being. And so your focus, especially early on, should be to get really good at solving that problem. To be really good at solving the problem where this person says, I really want this to happen. I really want this result in my business, in my life, whatever it is. I really want this result. And who can help me get this result? And to be someone who's able to confidently step up and say, I can help you get this result. I understand what it takes to get that result. I can point you towards exactly what needs to happen. In fact, I can do that for you. That's the service that I offer. Would you like that result? If you can step up and confidently say that, then that is the most important thing in terms of being able to get the client, being able to serve the client, being able to fulfill on what the client wants, being able to, like I said, if you can solve the problem, you can solve the problem, right? That's what's going to get you paid in the end. And it's not necessarily about the unique positioning there. It's about, hey, it's Vanilla Ice got it right. If there's a problem, you'll all solve it, right? That's what a good client business is going to do. Hey, you have this challenge that you want to have solved. You want more leads for your company. You want more sales for your company. You need a marketing system that brings buyers in the door. They don't care if there's like a total uniqueness to the marketing system. Of course, it's going to have to be a marketing system created for their business, and there's going to be uniqueness based on that. And if there's copywriters involved, the copy that they write is going to be unique to their copywriting ability and their copywriting style. But ultimately, what are they buying? They're buying a system that's going to generate customers. And that system that generates customers, that's a problem and it's a solution. And it's the marrying of that problem and solution that is most important to them. They don't care if you have some like wacko, unique method for going off to hiking to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, for every copywriting project that you do and sitting there and meditating for 3 days until you get the right headline. If that's what you do, great. If that's like your interesting characteristic, awesome. But they don't care if you're not actually going to solve the problem that they're there for. And so again, unique positioning for a client business, you may not actually need it. Now, there may be advantages above and beyond that as soon as you are really clear about, hey, I can solve this problem. I can create a solution to this problem. Then leaning into your uniqueness, once you have that problem solution thing down, leaning into your uniqueness can start to become a bigger advantage. It can start to differentiate you. It can start to be something that you're able to tell as a story that makes you stand out as unique. But again, it all has to come back to and be based in that initial problem solution equation. It has to all come back to that. And anything beyond that it's icing on the cake, but it's not as important to actually creating a client business where people are going to be particularly compelled to do business with you. Just being unique is not an advantage in selling client services. So I don't know. Some people might disagree with this. There is, of course, the idea that, hey, if you are unique, if you have a unique understanding of their problem and you have a unique solution that's based on your unique understanding of their problem, that it helps them justify in their head like why you're different. And yeah, that matters, and that can be helpful. But again, like it really does need to come down to that. I can help you solve this problem. This problem is something that you're dealing with, that you want a solution to, that you're ready, willing, and able to invest in that solution. And I have a solution that is going to get you that kind of outcome that you're looking for. And if you have that confidence, for the most part, they don't care if it's particularly unique or not. They just want the solution. And then, yeah, when you get into markets, or you get into situations like the freelance job sites where you are essentially in a commodity race, or where people have tried to solve the problem 1,000 times before, maybe in that case, there might be some advantage to positioning yourself as unique. But really, the more, for a client business, the thing that is going to increase your fees the most, the thing that's going to make it easiest to attract the biggest clients, the best clients, is by reducing the risk that they are going to, that they're going to not actually get their problem solved, that they're going to pay you and you're going to fail. Anything that you can do to offset that, to reduce that risk. And, number one there is expertise and proven ability to solve the problem. Anything you can do to offset that risk is going to make it easier for you to make that client sale. And if you want to launch your client business, or if you've started to launch your business, but you maybe realize that you don't have a really solid foundation, if you're not finding it easy to go out and get clients, I actually do offer a free Launch Your Client Business mini course. I'll include a link with this video that you can check out. It's 3 episodes, and it covers like the foundation for what it takes to create a successful client business. So if you haven't gone through that yet, I would encourage you to check out that link. You'll have to sign up for it, but it's well worth it. Also leave a comment below. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found this lesson and why. Like, what's your big takeaway? What's your action item? How are you going to approach your client service offerings differently because of it? Also, tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you, and so the magical algorithms of the internet will just know to share it with people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly, and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe at Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, or just grab that Launch Your Client Business mini course, because that'll sign you up for Breakthrough Marketing Secrets as well, plus give you more exclusive content available for you. My name is Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for that 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.